A beautiful, only dropping one round whatsoever. I mean, Icy was doing it all, in my opinion. Didn't even matter. So many first blood, so much damage put out. Can't wait to see the overall stats from this one, because I mean, honestly, Icy, it was putting on a show in my opinion.
Well, welcome back here, Paulie Hype alongside Rome DMV. That was an interesting one there, Rome. I mean, Hutchin got the first one, so I'm thinking this is going to be a battle. It was Herkimer, then took 6 straight. And, you know, what was the main thing that Herkimer was doing that you kind of could pick out in that game that led to their success?
I mean, it was honestly the angles. It seemed like every time that I was looking up, Icy was either up top hitting a flank or somehow trying to just make the play to get the right angle on these players, you know, of Hutch.
Right.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want to see in these tight scenarios, is not just taking these down the line fights. No, getting these angles, playing the outsides perfectly. And that's exactly what Icy was doing that entire map.
Right. And, you know, that's something that Hutchinson needs to improve on moving forward. And they had some opportunities at some 2-on-1 rounds that IC actually had wound up, I think, one or two of them, despite it being 2-on-1 in Advan or Hutchinson. So you can't, in 2v2, you can't let those rounds slip away. It could have been at least a 7-3, get some rounds. Maybe they snowball to more, but you can't especially lose those 2-on-1s. They're such vital plays with such lack of rounds and points to win.
Yeah, big time. And the thing is that this is a best of 5. So, I mean, right here, right now, I mean, Hutch Community College, they're going to have to dig deep and find a way to not go into an 0-2 hole, because, I mean, they're currently sitting at 1-3 on the season. You got Herkimer sitting at 3-1. So Herkimer probably going to be having a lot higher aspirations for this season, just so far based off how they started. So, I mean, right now, if they're going to be able to go up 2-0 against this Hutch squad, I know that Herkimer, they're going to be feeling extremely confident to close this one out in 3-0 fashion.
And is there something you feel that Hutchinson can improve on, just based off the light information we've seen from game 1 here moving into
Yeah,
game 2?
Play the sides better, play the angles better. That was really the big difference between Herkimer and Hutch right there, was that Hutch was playing down low a whole lot. And, I mean, now not able to see that. And yeah, and as I hear myself, I mean, you guys can see the highlights, but we're jumping into the next game as Icy is here and ready to get this thing going.
Yeah, as we follow alongside Icy, he's going to nade that pre-gas station. Sniper in hand. They do have a grenade. There's that one pick, but no! Futile thrown. Winds up connecting. He'll get that first kill on Icy.
Yeah, and that is going to be a big first blood. Also going to be setting the pace early on in this game. I mean, Hutch is definitely going to be wanting to get back into this one. You can see right now Gunter trying to put in the damage. He's going to be able to get one. He goes low, though, and that's going to be nice, clean shots. That's going to be Hutchinson getting their first round win yet again.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to see that there. I mean, just one player, and Gunter almost made it work in his favor, but thankfully Hutchinson did take advantage of the 2-on-1. Pellington and the whole Hauer 77 in hand here, as it's gonna be another sniper shotgun combo for the second round. And I like that 2-round option there, where it's the same guns for 2 rounds straight, because it's kind of like let's rotate sides and we get to try again from a different angle here.
Yeah, exactly. You know, whatever worked for you, you know, it might be able to work for us as well. You know, there's also going to be favored sides of certain maps, obviously. So, you know, just keeping it all even and all fair is definitely what we want to see here and now. And right now, Futile Throne, she's going to be patrolling in this middle building area. She's going to be waiting around. And the thing is that once the zone does pop, I mean, so far, Hutch do have the better positioning. As you can see right now, Icy is going to be moving on up. He does one player is able to land the shot. Not going to be able to fully kill him, though. He's hunting him because he knows he's weak. Lands a shotgun shot, but no, he does get traded out. 1v1, Herkimer going to be cleaning it up. Icy started the party. Teammate finished it. They're looking good to go.
All right, so second round here on Diesel winds up going over to Herkimer, as it's a late push in cleanup. But now we're going to switch weapons. Primary going to be the DMR, and we have the Bulldog as well. So Bullfrog, excuse me, as a secondary. Kind of interesting combination here in the throwing knife too. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, here on this map, Diesel, oh, he was able to hit it too. Circus with the circus knife. What a beautiful pull in the back of the map. I mean, gonna need to clutch up this 1v2. He's on the side, but I mean, all the positioning is going to Hutch right now. It's pretty much all theirs.
Yeah, this is easy picking, and when it's 2-on-1, I do love the angle though that Gunter is holding, because he has both players in front of him. Now he's starting to second guess himself, but you know, as he has both players in front of him, that's the primary angle in a 2-on-1 situation you want to be. The goal is to try to play to where you can isolate them one-on-one, no matter which way it happens. and he's looking for this cross angle here with the one-on-one on Circus. It could be coming in here, but footsteps being made. They're going to call him out. Hutchinson, though, takes advantage of the point and wound up getting that 10-second tick.
So actually, they didn't get the tick. So neither team stepped on the point, and there's no such thing as a tie. I guess the team with the most.
So they
health,
won man advantage.
No, it said it said this team has more health. So even if you're in a 1v2 situation and you have 100 HP and the two people remaining have 20 combined, 20 each, you win, even if it's a 2v1.
So they.
Oh, that was close. Circus almost able to do it, having that bullfrog in hand, but sliding out is going to be Icy, hitting the headshots, absolutely taking out Circus in incredible fashion, setting up the 2v1 situation.
Icy slid right underneath the aimer, popped up on the left side wall, jump shot, and got the kill. Look at him sliding around there like a little console weasel he is, as he's just maneuvering left and right. Fantastic play by Icy, and Herkimer once again picking up that round. Yeah, and the fact that Herkimer is able to answer back, bringing this one within, back to a tie game yet again. I mean, first and 6. Yeah, just absolutely beautiful shots. Definitely going to be the best play of the round. Incredible first blood coming out of Icy. I mean, he's had so many already in this series. I mean, let's see if he can get another one. Why not? Akimbo. Oh, production, tell them to knife only. Let's tell them to knife only in chat, production. I think that should be a gentleman's round.
I don't know, man, but I like these Akimbos right here, man. I like these Akimbo Magnums. It's always so fun to use, and especially since both squads are going to be having them. You get to see exactly how this one's going to be working out.
I mean, ICDC'd.
Unfortunate. 1v2. Gunter. Going to need to
play it out. That's a rule of esports.
Right. It's Gunter.
2-1. Hutchinson winds up picking it up. So
yeah,
we'll get some intel here on that round. Icy is back in, though unfortunately, due to the nature of that quick disconnect, that's probably going to count.
Yeah, I would assume that round would most definitely count. We just got to wait and find out, as Icy is back. All right, so there we go. 3-2 right now for Hutch, as they are halfway to victory in this one. Switching sides, going to be using the Magnums, but Icy has not gotten to use his Magnums yet. So let's see if they're going to be able to clutch this one up. It's going to be Circus with a beautiful shot. Oh my goodness, turning and burning. What are we witnessing here? Hutchinson going up 4-2. Beautiful akimbo plays coming out of Circus.
I mean, does one of the players have a rabbit's foot in his pocket? Are they holding on to a 4-leaf clover for St. Patrick's Day? I mean, what's going on right now? 4-2, looking like a totally different team. Even though they got the free point for the round disconnect, you know what it is. Like I used to say in tournaments all the time, I'll take it. So you have to take it, 4-2, and that's going to put them in the lead to at least take the second match.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, and that's unfortunate, as that player did see Icy cross, but Icy was able to still get the first blood and get out. And now the trades are going to be coming out, and Herkimer's going to be taking this one, answering right on back, bringing this within 1 now. And, I mean, you can see it. I mean, this squad's feeling good right now. It seems like any time that they have the assault rifles in their hands, the squad does good. And when they have, weapons that, are, kind of niche weapons like the Akimbos and things, that's where Hutchinson have been shining. So I want to see if HK can keep this up with this one right here. This current weapon in hand, the Carve, and be able to tie this one up. But that's going to be Icy getting first blooded on top of the truck. Unfortunate timing from him.
Still, Hutchinson wound up picking up a round again, and it's 5-3. So Hutchinson, they are 1 point away from taking map number 2 and have climbed themselves back in it. They're playing a little tighter now. They're playing a little bit better communication. And just remember, not always the team that can make 100% incremental change. It's the team that can make multiple 1% incremental changes.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we're seeing that from Hutchinson right now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, learning from map to map, that's exactly what you want to see for sure. I mean, they're looking to tie this series up at 1 apiece, send us to a best-of-3 from here on out, as a big challenge from Circus is going to be able to take out Gunter. And now on the other side is going to be Icy in the 1v2 situation, who's currently 1-3 on this map. Definitely going to be looking to pick it up since that disconnect. And, oh, man, Circus almost walking right into his crosshairs.
Icy's like Rambo. You're like scared where he's at. If you hear any noise, hey, here comes the smoke grenade. He's causing confusion. He winds up picking up 1. He's back and forth. Rambo jumping through the window, but it's Icy. But no, it is Hutchinson who winds up taking the map. Great job, not getting flustered. Paying attention here as we check out the highlight room.
Yeah, I mean, great play from Icy. To smoke out the window, push in. Just have that reticle aim down, waiting for anyone to walk into it. Perfect play coming out of Icy right there. Just unable to cap it out. Hutchinson, they were there. They got the trades. They had the point locked down. And hey, we got ourselves a 1-1 series. I mean, hey, listen, this is what I wanted to see, honestly. You know, first time I really didn't want to see a 3-0 stomp. I wanted to see these teams, you know, show some fight back. And so I'm glad that we are definitely getting that here in this series.
Look, just like, what is the worst thing you could possibly see in sports? A blowout. And it's not much different in esports. So, you know, blowouts are just not that fun to watch. So to see that we have a nice competition here between this match of the week on NJCAAE esports, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I think this third map is going to tell a lot now that we're seeing Hutchinson kind of revved up and playing well.
Oh, yeah, precisely. We'll be getting word on what exactly that third map is going to be in just a second. But, I mean, either way, the way these squads have been playing, let's be honest, Hutchinson seems like, you know, Circus and Futile seems like they are all you know, very seasoned in this game mode. They all know what they're doing. They understand the strategies. And, you know, this is going to be a very interesting situation because we're going to be going to an OG map, Nuketown. So, hey, listen, this is going to be a fun one. I think that we all know and love this map. I mean, it's been around forever, so I'm ready to cast this one. I don't know if I've ever casted Nuketown before. This is actually going to be kind of fun. Like, let's get it.
Yeah. I mean, this is something that I feel needs to happen a lot more. First off, I'm a fan of the 2-year Call of Duty gap. With you know, I think games need to have more tenure involved with them. I don't think the yearly model is good for esports or competitive play, which is what we happen to be delving into. So I'm really a big fan of it. And also, Nuketown, I like this concept of bringing maps along through decades. This is one of the maps that has survived, no matter how old the game mode, and even across the different companies of Call of Duty, has survived. That just like, man, this is such an iconic map. And I think it really flourishes also in this 2v2 game mode because 4s can be very chaotic, but still fun. But 2s is kind of like, all right, this is the perfect size map to have a really interesting competition.
No, yeah, I remember back when I was, you know, a teenager, you know, playing on this map when it first came out. You know, I was terrorizing in my own words, if you will. But you know, now, you know, I just like to enjoy the show. So I can't wait to see exactly what this is going to look like 2v2, you know, situations in Cold War. Like, I can't wait for it. You know, this is going to be very interesting, especially the way these teams have been playing it. They clearly understand the maps very well. They understand the modes very well. They understand exactly how to play, you know, how they want to coordinate these pushes, how they want to move up, you know, when they don't want to move up. So, you know, it's great seeing all the different strategies coming out today. It's really awesome.
Yeah, and you know, I'm just kind of looking up some fun stats here, you know, while you're talking, and you know, Nuketown actually originates back to Black Ops 1. So Black Ops 1 was the first game that came out, and it is still playing now in 2022. So when was Black Ops 1? 2006?
No, it was well after 2006. Black Ops 1. Gonna have to Google this one. Black Ops 1 release date. 2010. 2010. So it's been 12 years of Nuketown. 12 years of Nuketown now. That's not that bad. 12 years.
Kind of fun. That's fun. That's really fun. So this is going to be a map we all know and love. And
yeah.
As we head on into it, let's get ready for map number 3.
Wow, this looks
Herkimer and Hutchinson. Let's kick it off.
Nuketown 84 too. Let's get it popping. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is good. There's so many variations of Nuketown, even though it's all the same. You know, there's so many different variations about looks. Man, this is definitely one of my favorite ones here.
Yeah, and this is just a great staple, especially in this game. Cold War played very well. The game engine played very well on this map as well, also because you can take advantage of the line of sight with no real bulky hitboxes on side the buildings or anything like that. You can really take advantage of every single sight line the map has to offer.
Yeah, and already Icy is going to find himself in a 1v2 situation as Gunter did drop. I mean, the thing is that once that point does pop, I'm pretty sure that Icy has better positioning, but it is going to be player number 1 and Futile coming in on the side. Oh, but Icy not going to be able to win that one as Futile gets the better of him. Hutchinson coming out early, feeling good.
They did. I did notice Gunter disconnected in that one as Icy gets taken out there in the middle of the map on the replay, but we see the AK-74U, one of the best guns in the game, and the Hauer 77 once again. And was no, he wasn't. So Icy is by himself here in this second round. As both teams here seem to be kind of just holding house the first 30 seconds of this one.
Yeah, and I feel like that's just going to be the smart play. You know, anytime you push one of the sides, you're pretty much going to be met by somebody that's absolutely hard aiming that angle, and or just looking over at the way that Circus is locking down the entire middle and the left side. And you got Futile, who just needs to patrol the right, make sure that Icy isn't coming up for any sneak plays or anything like that. Then the squad is going to be good to go. Icy putting in some shots. Now they are going to know he is down low. in the mid. These trucks, but there's going to be one player swinging wide. And Hutchinson yet again getting the better of Icy. He's trying to fight in this 1v2 situation for now.
Yeah, not going to be easy. That's for sure. Need to see what the rule set's going to be, or I believe we just not play on. Do we do? I mean, Icy's by himself still. An M82 sniper in hand though will actually give him a better advantage, but still 2-on-1 here for 3 rounds in a row. This is not going too well.
Yeah, you know, Gunter right now gonna need to come back expeditiously to help out his squad. But I mean, regardless, playing it out is gonna be Icy. So who knows? Maybe he's just feeling it. Maybe he's saying, you know what? It's all good. 1v2.
This is a great angle.
I do this. I do these things.
Icy just scanning, trying to play his game nice and slow. Does wind up finding Circus with the quick scope in the middle. And now it's a 1-on-1 situation. He's just kept his team in it. Gunter's back in it. Herkimer winds up finding their first round, down 2v1 on the back of Icy. And now Gunter has returned for round number 4.
Yeah, exactly. And now, you know, that's big. Icy's going to be feeling so good. You know, after this one, you know, as he wrapped around, just got the angle. That's what I'm talking about. These players, they understand these angles so well in this map. It's been around for so long. We all know these sight lines. You know, you're able to do these rotations. Just a great play by Icy. And now that Gunter's back, who knows, man? Who knows what this one's gonna be looking like? But still, Gunter not spawned in yet, so still gonna need to Gonna need to spawn in. He is back though. He's halfway here.
What is this? They needed that. Icy though, looking to pick up. He has the sniper. Oh, he's panicking. Kind of up at the top. Oh! Quick shot on the right-hand side. Now looking for the second. Icy playing out of his mind. Ooh.
I mean, Icy right now. I gotta be honest, Icy. I feel like Icy just his movement is absolutely incredible. The way that he hopped up to absolutely dodge that player's shot and just went around to the side, was able to quick scope him super fast. I mean, that was just absolutely beautiful. And now Icy on the point. Oh, but Icy gonna get the better of him yet again. Oh my goodness, Icy is a problem on the map, ladies and gentlemen. Close range, didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Well done once again. He's doing it 2v1. I mean, and now Gunter is back in. Gunter must have missed that last check-in by milliseconds because he's right here. So back to 2v2. But it is a weapon swap. So every 2 rounds we have new weapons here, and looking like the Milano ain't 21 in hand.
Yeah, but I mean, I do like the way that Hutch are locking this one down for now. But the thing is that HK already have the middle positioning. They've been getting middle positioning every time. Even I see in the 1v2s, he's been going for it, understanding what is necessary to win these rounds. And now it's going to be Circus all by his lonesome. I mean, Gunter is essentially just going to be an accessory right now because it's really just the Icy show. He's been fine in the 1v2 this whole time, keeping it at 2 apiece. So I mean, now that you do have that teammate, I mean, it's just going to be all smooth sailing for here.
All right, going to be an aggressive push. Icy putting right there another round into Herkimer's pocket as it's 3-2 advantage. Milano ain't 21, and Circus came pushing out of that left-hand side, and Icy just boop, 1 shot, locked him up. And Icy with the extreme accuracy. He's warmed up right now, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, the quick scopes that we saw, earlier on this map, he's definitely locked in for sure. And now Icy's going to be pushing up, pressing the issue with this Milano. Getting a nice angle up on this fence, and this is the thing. Now he's got the entire map locked down, so they can't get on this point when it pops in 23 seconds unless Icy's going to be spotting them. Which is going to be big, but it's going to be putting Hutch in a very, very difficult situation.
Yeah, I mean, Icy winds up picking up a big-time kill on Futile Throne, and now it's going to be an extreme aggression coming out from Hutchinson, who has climbed back to 3 rounds straight on the back of Icy, who's just slaying off right now. This map is very hard to win a 2-on-1 if you lose the middle position, and just like that, if you don't get to the middle position. Just like that, Herkimer has taken 4th round straight, always getting to the middle position of the map, like we were talking about.
Yeah, they're looking oh so good right now. I mean, map positioning is everything in these 2v2s, so, these first 5 seconds of the rounds, they matter a lot. You got to be able to get somewhere that's going to matter. Going up top in the window, that's great and all. You could see a lot of angles, but you're not really going to be able to get good map positioning for these final pushes. And yet again, it's going to be Herkimer out in the mid.
And he's rushing that spot. Herkimer as a team just playing very well. Icy with the headshot angle there, right on the back of that overturned Jeep. Circus in the right hallway, and it is Futile Throne, who winds up picking up Gunter. But it's going to be a quick trade here as Icy is so locked in. Does wind up taking a little damage, but gets out of there perfectly for this 1v1.
Yeah, still going to be 82, so he's going to be at a slight disadvantage as it is going to be Futile at 150. So right now, Icy, in order to win this one, oh, he's going to have to go big. Now he's at 13. You literally have to find a way to challenge him without getting shot whatsoever, and that's just not going to be the way. You know, that's the sad part, is that he had less health, so he had to challenge. There was literally no other option, and that's why, you know, if neither team can get on point, whoever has most health, you're going to win the round. And I mean, I like that, honestly. Yeah,
this is just pure gun skill. That's what's so fun about it, right? You have no control over the loadouts. You have these random weapons that accrue over the entire weapon selection of the game, and it's who comes down to who can. It's positioning, right? This seems so much like positioning. As we see once again, Hutchinson taking that middle. It's going to be an overextension there from Circus. He gets taken out, and now Herkimer with the lead. Hutchinson is forced to retreat. And Herkimer winds up taking their, I believe, 5th round straight. Yeah, 5th round straight. Point game for Herkimer.
Yeah, it's looking like, you know, ever since Gunter came back, I mean, Herkimer, they haven't skipped a beat whatsoever. And I mean, right now, it's looking like these style of maps, like Herkimer, are very, very good on. Like, you know, map number 1, we saw them be very, very good. Map number 2, they struggled a little bit. And now map number 3, where it's very, very close quarters, you know, you got to go on these good angles. It's really going to matter about the angles that you take early on, as it was in map 1. I mean, we're seeing them shine again as Icy picks up a massive first blood.
Yeah, Herkimer is just playing fantastic, and Hutchinson had such a big round lead here. You gotta, you know, if I'm just being honest, but Futile Throne, beautiful shot there on Gunter. You know, they've got to get out of the building. They're trying to stay in house way too long on their side, and because Icy's cutting the map in half and crossing over that asymmetry, making it very hard for Hutchinson to get any sort of advantage angle because they're staying so far back.
Oh, precisely, and now full throttle, going to need to press the issue onto Icy. But that is going to be Icy turn and understand exactly where that player's coming from, and that's going to be a 6-3 victory coming in for Herkimer over Hutchinson. And I mean, right now, whew, man, looking at this one so far, it seems like, you know, it seems like the second that Gunter came back, Herkimer's got all the momentum on their side.
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't know if it played out if they would have even needed it. Icy getting majority of the kills there, even in the second map, playing down 2-on-1. I don't think I've ever seen it before, down, you know, 1 versus 2, and still coming up with the advantage in rounds when the player is reconnected. That's pretty savage, to say the least. Icy is having a day himself here, because this has been fantastic play from start to finish on both maps.
Yeah, big time. And I mean, now they're putting themselves on series point. I mean, up 2-1 currently in the series. Only 2 more potential maps left, ladies and gentlemen. This one is going to be very interesting if Hutch can bring this back and take us to go the distance. I mean, I'll be very excited if they can. But the way things have been looking,
I thought it was 2-0, no?
Sure. I believe no, it's 2-1. It's 2-1. We're already good through 3 maps. We're already good through 3 maps. I'm pretty sure. So
it's going so fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, going so fast. We had the first one, then we had the one at the gas station. Now we got this one in Nuketown.
Right.
Like we're good to go. So,
true,
yeah.
You're right. 2-1.
Like you said, fast. This is going lightning, and you know, hey, I'm here for it, man. Why not?
Hey, it's a pleasure to be here with Rome DMV, Paulie Hype once again, and we'll get queue up here. Map number 4, Hutchinson. They started out that round, Rome, up 3-1. Granted, it was on a disconnect, but still taking full advantage of it. You know, they got stopped dead in their tracks. Was really surprised to see Icy come out with multiple 1v2s.
Yeah, I mean, Icy literally doing it all. He had a lot of 1v2s in the first map, and now in the third map when he literally had to 1v2, he was able to do it yet again. So, I mean, right now, Icy putting on a show, definitely has my MVP vote 3 maps through. We'll see if they can close it out, though, because, I mean, hey, in order to get the MVP, you got to be a winner at the end of the day.
That's right, and this is once again the NJCAAE Esports match of the week. Herkimer versus Hutchinson Colleges, and it's Paulie Hype with Rome DMV, your casters on the day. This has been collegiate esports, fun to see, growing regularly, growing rapidly, and every conference having their own set of stars and colleges that are standout, and the whole scene here is developing day by day, week by week. So pretty fun to be along for the ride here in some of these battles.
Oh, yeah, big time. And the next map that we're going to be heading to is going to be Amsterdam. Just got word from production. So
Sweet.
Map number 4, let's see if they're going to be able to close this one out on Amsterdam. I mean, Herkimer, they've got the momentum. They're currently 3-1 on the season. They definitely aren't going to be looking to drop another match here, especially now they already have put themselves on series point. They just got to win one out of the next 2 maps. And hey, why not do it on this one right here in Amsterdam? Why not?
Yeah, I think they have to find a way to isolate Icy. I mean, either that or play a little bit more aggressive, because you're not going to be able to locate Icy, I guess, right off the rip by choice. So you got to play a little bit more aggressive because you know Icy is playing so aggressive. You have to get some of that line of sight angle advantage for yourself. You can't just leave it to be taken and then have to play defensive line of sight on all the angles, because it doesn't work out in your favor. Not in a game with such a low time to kill like Call of Duty.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's the thing, is that there's no health regen. That's the bigger thing that I love about Gunfight, is that there's no health regen. So anytime that you're able to put, pepper in some shots on a player, it's going to matter. It's definitely going to matter for these last second engagements, especially, in these overtime situations where it comes down to the health. And I mean, we saw it. If you have the least amount of health, you got a challenge. Icy had himself in that situation, ended up not being able to come out on top in that round. But hey, let's go ahead and head to Amsterdam. Let's get it going.
Yeah, that's right. And this looks like just a bottom portion as well as top rooftop part of the map. So one long line of sight up top with multiple rooms down below is the overall demographic here, as we're seeing a split from Hutchinson, and Hutchinson just playing slow up top, as Herkimer kind of flank down below. It's gonna be our first engage, but Icy once again winds up picking up the first kill for Herkimer.
Yeah, but he's all the way down to 14. Oh, but he had the stem. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So that's different in this loadout. All right, that changes the game for this round specifically, because now it's a straight up 1v1. Oh man, the throwing knife is waiting. Style. Can he line?
Stop it.
Wow, he went for the throwing knife instead of just shooting his gun. It's unfortunate. Herkimer gonna be going up 1-0, and I mean, Icy yet again found himself in a 1v2 situation simply because Gunter was actually late to connect in. So I don't know if when they loaded the map, if Gunter's just having a little bit of internet connections, but issues. But yeah, literally just loaded in late, so he was able to connect after the round started. So hey, Icy's still picking up the first round. Gunter's gonna be very happy about that.
That no question about it. That stim pack definitely a key equipment here in this fight on Amsterdam, but it's Icy who just slides on in and takes out Futile with such preciseness. Icy is just playing fantastic, and Circus will find the trade-off, and that's against the right player. Icy gonna hit the death screen, and now Circus has a very fair one-on-one, and almost does. No, did Icy go around the building? Circus is losing it, but winds up connecting, and Hutchinson takes the first round in a couple here in favor of them.
Yeah, Circus coming up big right there for sure. I mean, the stem shot definitely going to be helping out a ton. I mean, you can see Gunter looking a little bit lost, looking like he still needs to connect to the game a little bit. Get it together, man. Get it together. Get warmed up, because Icy already completely warmed up. Like, he's been absolutely on a tear today.
Yeah, and this round we'll be focusing and featuring the Diamati. So, a little dual pistol action here coming out. It is a couple. Well, those frags went off in that doorway. It's a back turn flank here in the Diamatis from Icy. Wind up finding Circus. It's now 2-on-1, and Futile Throne is slowly getting hunted here by Herkimer College.
Yeah, great use of the Akimbos yet again. Futile gonna be in the 1v2 situation. Looks like he is gonna start to get pinched. He can choose either side. He does spot one player, but no. Herkimer gonna be shutting that one down yet again, taking the 2-1 advantage. Only 4 rounds away from securing this series.
That's right. As we take a look here, it was a flank by Icy once again, using that aggressiveness. Winds up getting the Diamati kill and finds the other player, finds Futile Throne a couple seconds after that for this third round win. We're heading to round 4, though, as once again, following alongside Gunter at the moment. Now over to Icy. Icy playing aggressive like always, already in the middle of the map.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've seen it so many times before, is that this squad in Herkimer just get this map control and they don't give it up. Look at them, already both crossed the 50-yard line, and now Hutch gonna be back in the corner because Icy's got great positioning already. You can see the stuns coming out, but guess what? They're not gonna be prepared for this one. Oh man, but that is gonna be a big play. Icy now gonna be left in the 1v1 situation. Both players. Actually, no, it's just going to be Icy that's going to be weak, and yeah, only with 22 HP left, that's not going to be a good situation. Hutchinson tying things up 2-2.
Yeah, and they needed that one. I mean, That was looking grim for a second. Anytime Icy's still alive, you know that 1v2 is possible, but a well-done slide in by Futile Throne to take out Icy there to get that round. But now let's switch it up. Light machine gun, RPD, and pistol as secondary. They're also going to get, I believe that's a smoke grenade equipment.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what they're going to be able to do with it right now. Is Circus just trying to look over? Could actually take one tick of damage from that stun. I believe it's a stun. So yeah,
like yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. It is.
You know, there's been so many Call of Duties and so many that definitely looks like a smoke I've seen in the past Call of Duties. I'm definitely not mad.
Right. They were using icons on us.
Exactly. There's only so many ways that you can design a smoke or a stun or a flash. You know, so you know, at the end of the day, Hutchinson going to be coming out, picking up another round, answering right back with 2 rounds in a row of their own. They're going to be taking the advantage 3-2.
This is well done play as we follow along Futile Throne, and Hutchinson wants to bring it to this map 5. They got to keep that thought in mind, and this is really quality play. Futile picks up the double. Winds up doing a nice strafe pattern there and finds the second kill to get the round. And this is going to give Hutchinson once again a lead. They can pick up the second round. That'll give them a 4-2 lead. Take advantage of this RPD selection that's worked in their favor.
Yeah, exactly. RPD in the front pocket. Let's see what's going to be happening. It does look like Futile a little bit wary to walk out of here, and I mean rightfully so. Circus trying to challenge the far right side where that last engagement did go down. Not exactly mad at the play, but that's going to be a big first blood coming out, and that's going to be on to Icy. So Hutchinson, yet again, feeling good, putting themselves in a great position as Gunter already gave up his positioning with 5 seconds remaining. Does look like Gunter still in the 1v2. In this window, going to be coming back on up. For Circus is able to put in some nice damage, but he's down to 93. That's going to be Hutchinson cleaning it up because they had the point. I mean, more HP, you know, as simple as that, and they'll take those.
Yeah, no question about it. Futile Throne once again using that RPD. Winds up finding one, getting the round, and it's a 4-2. But the weapons will change. Submachine gun's going to be the Bullfrog, pistol 1911, and some different equipment as well, but frag grenade in hand, which is the key one if you ask me.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here looking at Icy right now, yet again, pressing the issue. This time, going to be coming through left side. See what's going to be happening. I mean, you talked about the grenades are going to be coming out. And they can be so lethal because, I mean, look, no stem shots in this round. Any damage that you put in, it's going to be sticking with you. So, you know, definitely going to be looking for these early grenades in these next 2 rounds. Icy doesn't still have his left. And I mean, right now, both teams are just absolutely fine with chilling and hanging out, but it is going to be Herkimer with less HP, so they are going to need to get on the point. Icy going big, and they win the round. That was textbook of what you need to do at the end of a round when you're about to lose it. They knew they had less health, so we got to get on the point, win a 1v1, and then we're good to go. And that's exactly what Icy did. My goodness.
Yeah, perfect position of the clock. Well done in terms of knowing exactly where to be at the right time, and just a great awareness of realizing the middle circle has popped and putting the pressure on the team that had advantage. Once again, you know, Herkimer has taken multiple rounds off this, but Futile Throne is having a game here. He's picking up a lot of kills first for Hutchinson, and no surprise why they're in the lead.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, we've seen it so many times. This squad, they've got the willpower to fight back, and I mean, yet again, we saw it on map number 2. They did a great job, and now here on map number 4, it's a little bit of the same story as they find themselves up 5-3 now on game point. And who knows? I mean, hey, might be getting our first game 5 as our first ever time doing one of these casts. You know, I'm here for it, Polly.
Yeah, and it's been fun. It's been fun so far. So yeah, we got the Swiss K31 in hand. Ooh, nice shot. Almost does connect, but Futile Throne does wind up getting out of there. Boo, the Molotov from Icy.
Wow. Right
to the wall. Connects on Futile to take him out.
Yeah, beautifully placed Molly for sure. Now Circus in the 1v2. Trying to put his Molly somewhere, but not going to be getting any. Oh my goodness, Icy had the worst timing ever. That was COD timing at his finest. Now Circus, oh my goodness, the timing could not be worse. Literally could not be worse. Oh, but that is going to be a big beatdown coming in from Circus. Now leaving himself in the 1v2. I mean, Circus still has all the time. He's got the hill as well. The challenge coming in, and Hutchinson going to be clutching up the 1v2. And they're going to be sending us to a game number 5. Here we go.
Yeah, this is exactly what we wanted. Well done. Game number 5, the key. So we wanted it to go to the distance, and it has. So well done by Hutchinson. They're starting to warm up as well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and this is the thing, coming into this last map, I'm not exactly sure who to pull for, who's got the advantage. I mean, right now it seems like Hutchinson, they've got the momentum. But I mean, I keep on saying it, the more open these maps are, the less and less that this squad in Herkimer are looking confident, the less they're able to get these angles. And I mean, right there, Hutchinson, it seems like they're thriving on these maps that just are a little bit more open.
Right. And, the key so far is that, Herkimer has no question been the player of the day, but Hutchinson has been the team of the day so far because they're getting rounds despite not having the player of the day are getting rounds and maps. So their teamwork has held them through it. They're playing very well. They're playing very efficient. Icy, though, is definitely like a time bomb. You don't know when this guy's going to go off for 1 or 2 or more. And as long as they contain him, I don't know if you noticed, but he was the first person to die a majority of the time in some of these rounds. It was Futile who wound up taking him out early. And stuff like that is what led them, I believe, to that 4th map. So that's a key to victory in game number 5 as well.
Okay, well, hey, listen, I'm looking all for that. I need Icy to come out and have the big plays. I know that this squad right now, they definitely want to be starting out 4-1 in their season, already taking a loss. Definitely going to be, looking back at that one saying, you know what, let's go the rest of the season and not take any more losses. So, I mean, hey, you're here at map 5, the rest of the series, it doesn't even matter what happened before this. All that matters is winning these next 6 rounds in front of you before the other squad does. Simple as that. Do you think you can do it? We just got to wait and find out, as it looked like we are going to be going to Game Show as our 5th and final map.
Yeah, it really comes down, so much of it comes down to also the RNG gods being on your favor in this game mode. I mean, getting guns that you are preferable with or selective with or guns you already use has got to be in somewhat of your favor if they roll in the game. So that's something to think about, and is also outside of your control. So got to deal with it if you're someone of non-preferable of those guns too.
Yeah, precisely. And, as we get loaded up into this one, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, listen, go ahead and give me your predictions for it, Paul. I got to hear. What's your prediction? How are you feeling?
I think Herkimer, Icy just going to play his game. I think they slow it down a little bit, and Herkimer winds up walking away with this one because they really have, in my opinion, Icy has been the best player on the day so far.
Okay, I think we're going to be going to round 11. You know what? I actually got to see the map. Actually, I kind of got to see the map because if it's one of these close quarters maps, yet again, where like these super close quarters maps, because they're all pretty close quarters. When they're all super close quarters, I mean, I think this squad and Herkimer shine. I mean, we just got to wait and see. It is going to be Game Show. So, I mean, looking at this one right now, looks like Herkimer might be able to use these angles pretty nicely. I think I got them winning this one.
Let's see how it plays out, though. We are here on Game Show. Nice shot, though. Icy does not connect for the kill, even though it does do, I'm sure, a bunch of damage. But remember, Stimpack is in hand, along with Molotov on the show. But it's a quick shot coming out from Gunter there as Icy jumped over the wall at the same exact time. It's now 2-on-1 on Futile. This first round looks to go to Herkimer.
Yeah, Diamatti in hand. Icy is going to be looking for the final kill, but that's not going to be happening. I mean, yet again, I stated it. Icy immediately going into one of the sides and going to be trying to get these angles and get these flanks. I mean, every single time, it's just Icy behind enemy lines yet again, working these picks. And I mean, now sniper in hand, Diamatti in the back pocket. Let's see what's going to happen in round 2.
As Icy now throws that Molotov, does use that fire to wind up pressing a little bit of an angle and getting some advantage. And it's just a hard hold, though. First blood goes out to Gunter, who winds up connecting on Circus over on the right side of the screen. And now it's a 2-on-1. Once again, Herkimer is just looking to end this one. Nice shot, though, by Futile with the Diamatti as he's getting chased out and trying to regain some composure here.
Oh, he's got to be so low. I was about to say, I thought he would definitely win.
He got lit up there.
Yeah, but I mean, Herkimer starting out strong in this map number 5, looking very, very good, getting these angles. I mean, you can see Gunter with that sniper. Beautiful shot. Barely able to see the top of his scalp. My goodness, what a play.
Well done. Switching over now to light machine gun M60 and the Gallo shotgun as the secondary. So we have the LMG and a shotgun as the primary build here. And once again, on map Game Show, 2-0. Herkimer having a field day. Gunter winds up picking up Circus once again, and it just seems like Herkimer is playing the angles better on this map, Rome. Hutchinson yet to take a round, or I think even maybe only one kill.
Yeah, and that's the thing is they just struggle when everything's a big question mark on where the enemy team is, and just having to guess the right angles every single time. Herkimer are just the ones that are coming out on top. That's why I said, let me just see the map. Let me see how it plays out. And, looking at it, clearly it's going to be all about angles, and Herkimer have been shining in that. So let's see if they can keep this ball rolling, as they do have more health heading into this overtime, as they are going to be able to shut him down, and that's going to be a 3-0 advantage currently coming out for Herkimer.
And so far, Herkimer in complete control. And this is what, we kind of predicted, but it is still early. So Hutchinson, let's talk about what Hutchinson can do, Rome, to kind of bring themselves back into this one. Obviously, get kills, but is something in the gameplay that you're noticing that could maybe be adjusted here to help them wind up getting some in this one?
I mean, I was just gonna say play the sides better and try to push up and get some pressure. But I mean, you can see right now, Hutchinson, they're spread out. Each of them are playing the sides. You see now they're playing these angles. But yet again, Gunter gonna get the better. I mean, they spotted IC, but Gunter gonna be there to get the kill first. And now it's gonna be Hutch left in a 1v2. Circus gonna need to make something happen. But I mean, with IC and Gunter, the way they've been playing, with the map position that they also have acquired now, it's gonna be extremely hard.
Gunter coming over into, as Herkimer winds up finding another. It was Icy who picked up that kill, actually. 4-0 right now. Herkimer is in dominating control, in dominating fashion, as Circus just winds up eating the LMG. A little jump, hip fire spray. The LMG can make fun plays like that happen as we switch over to the M16 in this round.
Yeah, now Hutch is going to need to go on a 6-1 run round-wise, and that is just not easy to do against a squad like this in Herkimer that have shown that they can clutch up 1v2 situations. They can get all the angles necessary. This might be another first blood. Yes, it's going to be for Icy. All it's going to be left is going to be Circus. I mean, right here, right now, Circus in the middle of the map, currently pinched by 2 players. It should be just a matter of time before one gets a nice angle, and that's going to be it. Herkimer going to be getting the angle yet again. 5-0
wow.
On this map game show.
That's fantastic. I mean, Herkimer is just playing great. I mean, there's no way to put it around it right here. It's 5-0. How can you make up for that type of scoreboard, And it's now a second round of M16, flashbang, and tomahawk, but that M16 is a key weapon because it's just such a key assault rifle. This one, Futile does wind up taking out Icy here, so Hutchinson not going down without a fight. That's what I like to see here. Let's see if Hutchinson can find one round. Futile does drop as well.
Yeah, and that's going to leave Gunter in a 1v1 situation. Both having 150 HP, but Hutchinson going to be able to come out on top in this one and answering back for their first round. But is it going to be too little, too late in a situation like this where you've got to win 6 in a row? Definitely is going to be an uphill battle.
But you know what? You got to build on something. And right now, it's that first round going over to Hutchinson, gets them back on the board, gets them to live another day. The best way to stay in business is to be in business. So Icy does wind up finding Circus there. That's not good. And now it's going to be a 2-on-1 once again. Futile is going to have to find 2 big kills here as Icy. On that side, does he find one? No, but Icy is dripping.
Yeah, but Futile is going to be extremely low as well, and he's still going to need to win a 1v1 against Gunter, even if Icy does drop. So now Futile going to need to challenge this one, but no. Gunter is going to be able to come out on top, and Herkimer, they're going to be coming out on top in our NJCAAE match of the week.
Yeah, that was fantastic, and Herkimer winds up advancing. They have won. They have claimed it all, and they did it with dominating fashion, at least in that third set. Shout out to Hutchinson. They played very well in the maps that they won, but they were unable to find it. It seemed like Game Show was maybe a map of discomfort, but Herkimer winds up winning that one, and they'll take the NJCAAE Esports match of the week.
Yeah, precisely. Just an absolutely incredible showing out of them for sure. And I mean, hey, listen, I had a great time casting this, man. That's a fun game mode to cast. I got to be honest. I like the angles. I like the plays, the big brain plays. It's all there. I'm here for it.
Yeah, well, I'm Paulie Hype alongside Rome DMV. We have been your casters on the day. It has been a fantastic show. Herkimer is going to advanced, and don't forget, we also have more NJCAAE action always on Esports U throughout the week. It has been such a fun and awesome cast. Thank you so much, NJCAAE, for having us. That's going to do it for the match of the week. We'll see you next time right here on NJCAAE Esports.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
and lead a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
What will you like today? Another Cloud 2 classic?
I'll stick with the usual. Maybe take a little bit off the sides.
Oh, that's fresh.
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Hey, watch your head.